So I'm not sure if you guys heard about this yet, but Macy's might be bought out for what, 5.8 billion freaking dollars, guys, and the stock is on fire, which of course we're going to cover that in this video. We're going to break down the charts, the news, what I'm looking to do. Am I buying Macy's stock? Or am I staying far, far, far away from it, which you guys might be able to guess. I don't know if you can guess. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on X at Stas Talk Stocks if you guys want more of the content, which you might not want more of the content, which is fine. But if you do, check out, X at Stas Talk Stocks. And now let's dive right into the video. So again, $5.8 billion buyout by, I think, two firms. We'll take a look at the article here in a minute, and you guys can see the news broke, I think, yesterday. Either way, it's super fresh here, and the stock gapped up like crazy from $17.35, I think it was at, before the news broke, and it ran all the way to, what, $20, $21. Then it sold off a bit down to about $19.85-ish today in the pre-market. And now when I'm making the video about 2:45 p.m. on the East Coast, Macy's is at $21.25 pretty much. So it's up over 21%. And it's at $21, which that number is important. And remember that $21 number for later in the video. We'll talk about that here in a couple of minutes, guys. But you can see here, Macy's is completely breaking out. And this stock doubled up like that. We talked about their earnings a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago now. It was at 10, 11 bucks around that time period. Now it's at over 20 bucks. So we're talking about 100% return in less than a month. And this is now breaking out to fresh, monthly highs here, or multi-month highs, excuse me, guys. And on the 1-year chart, we can see now we're getting awfully close to where we were back in February of this year, almost a year ago at this point, a good 10, 11 months ago. So in other words, guys, I don't know how else to put it. Macy's is exploding in the short term, no doubt about it. But again, that $21 number, we'll talk about that right now. That is something that it might not really go over for all we know. It might not break back over or continue to rip over 21 bucks per share. Maybe it does. I don't know. I could be wrong. But let's dive into this article right now. Here, shout out to CNBC. Obviously, they're not sponsoring this video, but, we do look at their articles pretty much every day. At least I do, so you might as well give them some credit where credit is due, right? So Macy's shares surge. Macy's shares surge. Say that fast 5 times. Tongue twister there, guys. 21% after it receives a $5.8 billion buyout offer, right? We're not, it's not like they accepted this or it's 100% guaranteed. I mean, nothing's official quite yet, but a $5.8 billion buyout offer, which if we come down here a little bit more, Ark House Management and Brigade Capital Management have offered to buy Macy's for $5.8 billion, according to people familiar with the matter that told CNBC on Sunday, so that was yesterday, and the offer values the retailer at $21 per share, which $21, like I said, that's where it's at. No coincidence there, according to the sources. And Macy's closed at just over, what was it, 17? Yeah, 17 bucks a share on Friday, down 17% roughly since the start of the year. And the company shares were up more than 21%, which is today, Monday, when I'm making this video. So Ark House, a firm that primarily targets real estate investment, and Brigade Capital, an asset management firm, would be willing to offer a higher bid based on due diligence, according to sources, and the group would already be paying a premium for the department store, which has struggled to keep up with online competitors. And let me tell you one thing about Macy's here, guys. I like Macy's. It's nostalgic, no doubt about it. I used to shop there a decent amount, still go there from time to time, get something here, get something there, no doubt. But the Macy's around here where I'm at, pretty dead these days, guys. I'm not going to lie. The Macy's in Philadelphia, Don't even get me started. That it's like a ghost town in that Macy's. I'm telling you guys, nobody's pretty much there every time I go there. But the one Macy's that is awesome every single time I go, which I'm sure there's many out there that are great like this. Don't get it twisted. But in New York City, come on. I mean, that Macy's, I was there a couple of days ago. Unbelievable, guys. So many stores, so many people. The Christmas spirit is alive and well in there. I mean, the decorations, the wreaths, the lights, again, the stores, the people. I mean, it's just unbelievable in there. I love it. But pretty much every other Macy's I've been to sucks. And maybe this is the one that, this is the one that's in New York City. There we go. Look at all those lights, the wreaths. I mean, inside there, it's unfreaking real. I was thinking to myself when I was there, I'm like, how many people did it take to get this looking like this? How long did it take them to decorate all that stuff? But either way, shout out to New York City Macy's. But other than that one, I mean, I haven't seen or I haven't been too impressed with Macy's these days. But look, Macy's has made several efforts to draw back customers to their brick and mortar chains. In October, they announced 30 new locations at strip malls as they tried to pivot away from the traditional shopping mall, which you guys know, all of those retail chains, not all of them, but a lot of them are going under. They're shutting down. They're closing down a bunch of locations or just going full on bankrupt. I mean, you guys have seen what? Kmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, Sears, right? Lord & Taylor. I'm not sure if they've gone bankrupt or what, but they've closed down a lot of locations. Maybe they've gone bankrupt. I mean, there's so many here. I mean, geez, I could go on and on. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but yeah, we could make a long list of them. Sears, did I mention Sears? I probably did. Either way, despite the turnaround efforts, Macy's sales have slumped, declining 7% year over year in the third quarter, and the retailer expressed optimism after its most recent quarter beat. And they beat Wall Street's expectations. By the numbers, that performance improvement was driven mostly by sales at brands that Macy's owns, like Bloomingdale's and Blue Mercury, not the namesake Macy's chain, which, let's be honest, it's dying down, obviously. I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious, right? I mean, there's no denying that. And Macy's has become an acquisition target as it grapples with sagging sales and competition, not just from online upstarts, but also from brands that would rather sell their products directly to consumers than wholesale, through a department store. Kohl's faced a similar takeover bid in 2022 when it received multiple acquisition offers that it said undervalued its business. So this is nothing new, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that should surprise you or me at all. I mean, let's be honest. These have been dying for a long time. We know it. It's not new. And who knows? $5.8 billion, is that enough for Macy's? Is it $10 billion? Is it $3 billion? I mean, obviously, now that $5.8 billion's out, there's no way they're going to get anything less than that, right? I mean, they're gonna reject the $5 billion or $4.5 billion. But would they rather take 7.5, 10? Are they worth 10? I mean, I don't know. That's where you got to get a bunch of people to come in and, give a bunch of offers and see what the demand's looking like, right? Which I'm not sure if there's a lot of demand. Who knows? Who knows how many people out there, how many firms rather, or people, very rich people, want to buy Macy's. I don't know how many there are. A lot, a little. My guess is not too many people would want to try and get this brand and revive it. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I don't think that many people would. And it could be another one that bites the dust in the next couple of years. If they don't get bought out and, spun around a little bit, I'm sure they'll survive. You got Macy's, Nordstrom. These are two that probably won't really ever go away. Maybe they do. Well, I don't want to say ever go away. Who knows, right? But I think they still have some juice left in them, especially Nordstrom for sure. But, you never know. You never know with these guys. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on X. And before you click off the video, before you do, don't forget to get up to 16 or 15, whatever the heck it is, stocks for a Moomoo. I'm pretty sure it's 15 right now. Up to $2,000, guys. Use that Moomoo link down below or go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And if you want to up the ante a little bit and fund it with at least $1,000 on top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. So get on it, guys. What are you waiting for? Use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.